Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway in Foxborough. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Wait, that 380!
52's the mic.
Sugar! Hey, exit. Rip.
On 1st and 10, Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and try to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Brady now to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Mike 55.
Now Brady to try again after the pick 6. That's to his running back, Sony Michel. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Check nickel. Watch the safety creep.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Caught by Sanu. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Brady. It's complete. James White. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Brady, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And it's hauled in by Ben Watson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space. Not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Mike 52. 55. Hey, eat.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike 55. Mike 55. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
Brady to throw again. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Topper!
On 3rd down, Michel. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
52's the mic, boys. 52.
Sugar!
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Mohamed Sanu there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the 2nd drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Coming this way. Here we go.
Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. And complete. This is Albert Wilson. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this 1st quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6.
Ready?
From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
Check it, reload.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
You better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better. 72.
This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Check safety, check safety.
At the 27-yard line.
Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill.
On on the ground. Michelle. Well, the ball is out. Michelle lost it.
Wow, that ball was not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On first down, Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, 66.
55 is my guy, 55.
6 man. Alert.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. From 17 yards out, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2.
I'm scared.
You draw Corker. Hey, check it.
And that'll set him back 5. Extra point try for Gostkowski. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 29-yard line.
58.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. He was looking for Parker that time.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Wait, that 53.
52. Watch the screen. Pass. Jack. Slam, slam, slam.
Hey, ball 66.
On first down, Michelle. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Wait,
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Now Brady. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
And the Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey.
Writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Brings up 2nd and 8. at the 9-yard line.
Wait, 20. 55. Hey, eat.
We don't want this. Switch. Watch out.
Hey, second.
On second down now, Michel, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run, and the Patriots have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe. So
what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Given 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jamie Collins in there to bury him for a loss of 11. After the sack on first down, Fitzpatrick. This taken in by Jakeem Grant. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Fitzpatrick now from the 50. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason McCourty. Evades the tackler, and now some space. There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Patriots. And on that one, with 6 defensive backs, did he need to be more careful throwing the football? I mean, I guess obviously hindsight he did, but...
Yeah, hindsight, but even in foresight, when you got 6 defensive backs on the field, you just know you're going to get multiple coverages. You're never sure what you're going to see. But the biggest one is you don't have much reaction time for your receivers to go get the football, because those guys, they're the best cover guys on the field. They go get it. And on that play, they took it the other way for 6 points.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard. And while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Play fake. It's Fitzpatrick. Going deep here for Parker. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Parker, 60 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Sanders on for the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6.
Makes the score Cambridge 27, Dolphins 21. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Go! Let's go!
At their own 30-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And this one brought in by Sanu. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Wait, 20!
I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. You gonna get this. You're all mine. Check 4. He's crashing.
Regular!
They'll run on first down. Michelle, he's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory, down at the 33. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vince Beagle, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Check it, reload! Let's go up. No, 66.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Caught by the tight end, Watson. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. They got to get to the 23 here on third.
Alabama.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
Oh! Ozzy! Greystone travel. Hey, foxtrot. Jack it, reload!
From the gun, it's Brady. He's got Sanu! And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 21.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
Yeah, you can just see one of many examples of why he's made more trips to the Super Bowl than any other quarterback.
Footwork, intelligence, competitiveness, that's Tom Brady in a nutshell.
Brady now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10.
36.
They'll turn to Michel as they go back to the ground. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
Hatchet. Wide. Get wide.
They'll keep it on the ground. Michel able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Watch twist. Check three.
On the handoff, it's Michel. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
First down and goal to go.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Watch the screen.
Check 52. Check it.
A give. This is Michel. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Check. Alert flare.
On 2nd down, Michel. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Check 6 guys.
Now Brady. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, Laird. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know a lot of people won't like the draw called in that situation, but every now and then that pops big. In this case, it didn't happen.
They'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. 5, it's 3rd down. On 3rd down. Up after a pretty good shot there. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Flushed out right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. 3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback and then make sure you blanket the field.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They were moving the ball well early in the drive, but now it's 4th down. 3 straight incompletions all of a sudden could be their final play.
And with that type of pressure, how are they going to handle it? What do you call in this situation? Personally, I got to get the ball to my best player with the play he likes to run best.
Wide open receiver complete. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
Back to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. And he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. A very important extra point there, up and good, and that might be enough to win them the football game as they now take the lead in the final seconds. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.